What's that big tower up there? Oops. What's that big tower up there?
This is for the church for the
Nativity.
Christian, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So we'll make it up there eventually. But
No, Catholic and
Greek.
Greek.
Yep. And Armenian too. All three of them run it, I believe. But yeah, one more stop first. The Bethlehem Peace Center we're going to go to. Oh my gosh, look at that Vernon.
What?
Star and Bucks Cafe. Did you see that?
Starbucks Cafe.
Yeah, Stars and Bucks Cafe. So it's just like rip off there. Isn't that great? I love it. So weird just be seeing tourist groups again.
I'll text you.
All of a sudden after all that.
Well, is your side
But
working?
this is the
What
Church
was
of the
wrong with your
Nativity.
side?
Go what?
We'll be going here.
Well,
This Palestinian police.
try to see if you can get on your side. And then I'll be trying to work on mine.
Okay, so where we are now is at the top of what's called Manger Square in Bethlehem, and this is where the main Christian holy sites are in Bethlehem. And so I'm not quite sure what that building is there, but it's some kind of a... Oh no, actually I'm sorry, that building's Muslim. But over here is the Church of the Nativity, where Jesus is said to have been born. We'll be going there next. But right here, right next to it is what's called the Bethlehem Peace Center. It says galleries, tourist information, library, and this is what we're interested in. David Badine gave us a little task to complete here. So there's Ronnie talking to the guys. Big marble in Jerusalem, and then here's the bookshop. We've got books, postcards, posters, gifts, and souvenirs. So see if we find what we're coming for. Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Do you have any maps of Palestine that are put up by the Palestinian Ministry of Tourism? Just a map of Palestine map?
It's like this
Yeah.
one. Yeah. This one and this one.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, tourist map. I think that's what I'm looking for. Yeah. So, okay, let me take a look here. Yeah, there's a particular one that we wanted. So, I don't know if this is it or not.
How are you? Good.
Yeah, this isn't the one. This one says the Holy Land, Palestine, and Israel, and this shows the. Do you have one that's just Palestine?
The same, but another name.
Huh?
It's the same, but without Israel.
Yeah. Let me have that one.
Oh, no, I mean it's the same, but
Yeah. Could I see that? Yeah. That might be the one that we want. Yeah, this one shows Israel, but
You're not going to be able to fold that back on.
yeah, well, what's the computer program, right? Got a map come on. Now I better be able to since I said that. Oh, come on. Wait, we almost got it. I took an advanced map folding in college. There it is. Folded it. Yeah. So let's see the other one. Yeah. So yeah, look at that. It's a.
yeah.
So same map, but this one just says Palestine. Yeah. So let me look at this. Okay. Yeah, let's set that there. I think I have just so much trouble unfolding maps. So same map, but this one just says Palestine. Come on, Ryan. There we go. Yeah, so here it just says Palestine, and then we got the whole.
How much is this?
2.5.
Still shows the destinations, so that's interesting.
2.5 shekel?
Gaza, I mean, that's big, but clearly Palestine. Okay. That's the one.
And what is this a picture of?
This is the grotto where Jesus was born.
So, yeah, like, could I have? Oh, I know these are hard.
And folding it. So you have to fold it from the middle first.
Fold it middle first. Okay. So I'm getting a review of my map folding education. Good. You do this all the time, right?
Yeah.
Could I get 2 like this, and I'm going to take 2 like this? Yeah, so 2 of each, please. 1 for me and 1 for David.
2 with this side and 2 without.
And 2 without, please. Okay. Saw this again on my pack. Skylar, my daughter, made this in Sunday school. Yeah, just a little reminder here. Good girl. So now we're going to the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, the traditional site of the birthplace of our Lord Jesus Christ. So I've been wanting to see this for a while. Kind of funny switching back into Christian holy sites, archaeological sites now after the fun stuff today. This is cool. So this is one of the only surviving Byzantine structures in the Holy Land. So the Byzantines came after the Western Roman Empire. Constantine I moved the Roman capital from Rome to Byzantium at the time, hence the name Byzantine. So it's actually the Eastern Roman Empire, and that's the modern city of Istanbul. But his mother Helena was a devout Christian, and in 315 Constantine issued a decree making Christianity the official religion of the Byzantine Empire. So Helena immediately departed for the Holy Land, where she identified all the traditional Christian holy sites. And of course, there had been a continuous generation of Christians throughout the Holy Land from the time of Christ. So it's very plausible that they, found out the cave that Jesus was born in and remembered it through the generations. So this, I'm gonna say, yeah, it's a legitimate site. But the first structure was completed in 333 AD. So this is the door of humility that we're about to go through. Door of humility, yeah.
Door of humility.
Yeah. When
He's to leader if you wanted, to leaders if he's asked you what this here. I don't know what this is. I don't know ask you what this.
Also there is a line.
Yeah.
You have to wait 2 hours minimum, but with me you don't need to.
well, the the bottom line, how much?
Yeah, bravo.
Yeah.
The question. So it's about 120 shekel.
Yeah, you know what? I owe him some money. I'm almost out of cash, so I might have maybe like 60 shekels left on me after that. Yeah. I know. I'm not trying to maybe 80.
100 we can do it, but
No, I know.
Okay.
Do you want to skip it or?
Yeah.
We'll just check it
next time.
ourselves. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know what? Literally, it's because I don't have enough cash.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We just don't have that
see
many
the
checks.
situation first.
Okay. So here we're going to get humble now. Go through the door of humility. This is purposely made this way so that you have to go prostrate to come in. Wow, look at this piece. So the original structure was completed in 333 AD, and then it was destroyed in, I think, 529 AD during a brawl between Jews and Samaritans, of all things. They burned the church down. So the current structure was built later, and this building here was built completed in 565 AD, but it's still a Byzantine structure. When the Persians came in 614 AD, wow, look at this. Okay. When the Persians came in and invaded the Holy Land in 614 AD, they destroyed most of the Christian holy sites, but when the commander of the army came in here and saw a depiction of the three magi in Persian clothing, it really impressed him, and he said, hey, leave this one alone. So yeah, very old structure here. So first we worked out a deal with this gentleman, and what's your name? Ahmed?
Yes.
Ahmed, okay, thank you, Ahmed, yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank
welcome
you.
to Bethlehem. Welcome to
That's
Palestine. It's my pleasure to show you the Nativity church, the place where Jesus was born. Actually, Jesus was born in the stable down under the basilica. You see, in front of us, very typical basilica. It's belonged to the Greek Orthodox part because there are three partitions here: Orthodox, Armenian, and the Catholic. I will show you all. So the stable, which is downstairs, where the place actually when Jesus was born. we are going to see two spots in the grotta. The star, which representing the place of birth, and the manger, the place where Jesus was folded, where Jesus was kept. Is okay. So down the manger below today is controlled or something like by the Catholic part, and the star by the Orthodox part. But the original manger not here, because the original manger was a wooden manger transformed from Bethlehem into Rome by Crusaders. But the manger we have it to date. Yes, it's from marbles, but it's the same place. This is the second church, which constructed on the top of the grotta, belong to the Justinian period, or it's called Justinian Church. Built it in the 540 in the 6th century. Built it after the destruction of the original church.
And how did the original church
The
be
original church was Constantine's mother church, built it on the top of the cave in 326 after, 4th century, till 512, when destroyed by Samaritan people, like other
Samaritan?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Then the church, as I told, rebuilt it again by Justinian, where we are.
Yeah, so
Then the church is reserved today. Even the Persian people came over here to destroy it. Outside, where the entrance, the small entrance, the Persian, they saw some mosaic like that, represented the three kings. It's covered, the mosaic.
Yeah.
Temporarily covered for the work.
Renovation, yeah, I heard it
The
needed-
renovation
I
taking
heard it was
place
building needed
to restore,
repairs.
the ceiling and the windows to prevent water from escaping down, from filtrating down.
Yeah,
because the water is the big problem we have it in the church. Destroyed the internal sides of the church. So, my friends, they saw that mosaic, which represents the three kings rematched. As you know, the three kings from Persia. For that reason, they inspected. They left the church without destruction. The unique place which was killed by Persian revolution, during the Persian revolution, this church. My friends, now we can go down to see the cave.
Yeah. And this is the main reason that we hired Ahmed?
Yes.
Ahmed, because look at the line to get in, and Ahmed claims that he can skip the line. Yeah, oh my gosh.
All the people waiting in this
Yeah.
long queue,
So
waiting
if you can
time,
get us-
waiting hours to go downstairs to visit this table.
Yeah, so if you can get us in front of these guys,
Yes.
you're worth your fees. So.
Yes.
Awesome. Hey, you mentioned
Yeah.
when the Persian army came in 614, that the reason they didn't destroy the church is because
Due to the mosaic, due to the figure which was posted on the entrance, which represented the three kings rematch.
yeah, and they were wearing
Not so
the three magi.
Rematch.
So it's gone now. The
It's
mosaic's
gone
gone.
now, no
Oh, that's
more.
too bad. Okay, that's too bad.
That's
hoping
the
to see that.
reason behind the saving of the church.
Okay.
So, this is the Orthodox Basilica, as you see.
Is it Greek Orthodox?
It's a Greek Orthodox.
Greek Orthodox,
All
okay.
the decorations here, all the lights, icons.
Yeah.
Most of stuff here.
Oh. Wow. Hey, Ahmed, real quick. So I heard that so there's three Christian sects that control the church: the Catholics.
Orthodox,
And I heard that they
Yes.
fight every now and then, like
Yeah.
brawls break
Yeah.
out. Yeah, it's just like the sepulcher then. Okay. They fight.
Now we ask the permission of the police to go downstairs
Yeah.
to show you the star and the manger.
Okay. That's what it all comes down to, man. Yep.
I am waiting.
Okay.
انا فيش الاثنين يعني
نزلهم بقول لك يعني انت مش قبل
اوكي
انت مش قبل
انا والله قبله
لا مش قبل له 5 دقائق واقف على الباب يا احمد
مش مشكله انا بدي فتبيع
ديفيد يعرفون اشوفهم انا اشوف
لا ما خلص انا وياه فيش مشكله مش عندي مشكله يا زلمه
Dude, you pulled it off. Good job.
بقول له فيش مشكله بقول لك
Wow, stuffy down here. Yeah, a lot of people breathing down here. Yeah. Hot. Oh, I'm sorry.
يا جماعة هو الجايد هذا كلهم اللي بنخلص يطلع مش معقول هذا جد يعني منظر يعني لازم يصلوا جوا في هالحمل لازم يصلوا وين جماعتك هاي
جماعتي فرنسوية اللي كنت تبع فرنسا بدي أخلص هذول أسلم
اطلع هذول
This is a popular place.
quickly. Excuse me, ma'am. Don't touch the lamps.
Ahmed is the man. Looked like the police were about to arrest him, but we pushed through. Oh, even Hani's here. Cool. Hani. He did it.
انا بدخله ليش انت مستعجل ابو راح
تبعت الهنود؟
هذول اثنين انا معي هذول الناس بيطلعوا ليش مستعجل؟
لا بدنا نطلع هذولك بدنا كيف هذولك
لا يا زلمه قلنا عشان اثنين ما انا بدبر حالي ما عشان انت خايف علي
So right now we're under the church.
الهدود Indian guys
Not exactly
Mean.
VIP treatment, but
who's the Indian guy? Please do it two at once.
One person, two person.
Every time 2 people, not 10 people.
يلا إنديا. This is the
إذا
way
ما اثنين
out.
اثنين ليش يسووه؟
This is the way out. مرة This is the way out. استنى شوي. معك الهنود أنت؟ لا. شو معك؟
so this is a 14
Okay.
point star that marks the spot that is
The place where Jesus was born, it's the Bethlehem silver star, representing exactly the point, the point where Jesus was born. It's, we call it the place of birth. Yalla. Yalla.
Make it quickly.
some video and star.
Any objection?
So they say that this is a precise spot
You
where
have any objection?
Jesus was.
Go and make a complaint.
Typical Christian holy site in the Holy Land. It's mine.
Okay, India, let's quickly. يا زلمة عم بقدح أنا تفرق معي.
Can I get up? No, I got this guy over my...
I know, yeah, it's pushing over me. Yeah.
It's nice.
Thanks, Hani. Good job, bud.
Japan, stay to the right.
Okay, so this is the cave. So this is the body of the cave. That's down the stable, the manger. This is the place of manger where Jesus was folded. That's normally the stable or the manger, the place where people feeding the animals. So Jesus was left between the sheep and the tank for heating reasons, to get some heat. So we can conclude that Jesus was born in the winter time.
Okay.
You can go downstairs and see the present manger, but the oldest one or the original one in Rome, as I told you.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, let's see if this is.
Sorry?
Can you see anything?
Oh, please.
Oh, thank you.
What's the inside?
2 by 2, please. Stein. Give the chance to others. يلا. 2 by the time. Okay. Quickly. China.
What is that? I don't know. It's a mural. Yeah, what's this? Like leather. It's like a leather. Well, yeah. Do you know how old?
It's a solid frame. Here just to keep the walls, to keep the sides, because some parts from the sides started to.
Do you know how old this is? 'Cause I know it's the Crusaders.
No, it's after the Crusader. This is.
Yeah,
It's after the
yeah, that's true because there's also the.
It's a Crusader.
We talked about it before, but this is also the symbol of the Franciscan order who adopted the symbol of the Crusaders in the 13th century after the vessels that came back the Holy Land, and then they were shortly thereafter made the official custodians of Christian sites in the Holy Land by the Catholic Church. So that's why we see this symbol everywhere. That's formerly Crusaders and now Franciscan monks. They control a lot of the sites in Jerusalem also, and also other places like Mount Tabor and the Transfiguration. So, you had your fill?
Yes.
You want to get out where there's actually oxygen? And,
Yes, where I'm not soaking wet.
I'm cooking. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, God bless you.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, we did. God bless. Yep, just need a pushy tour guide to pull off. Yeah, man.
That feels good.
Yeah, man. I'm breathing in.
Yeah.
Grab some more. Yes, absolutely. I'm ready.
Okay, this where we are right now is considered as Armenian church. So this section, small section, belong to the Armenian part. So that's the Orthodox, the upper area.
Greek Orthodox.
Greek Orthodox from the 6th century. This part where the exit till that door, which leading to the Catholic part, considered as Armenian church. Also Armenian, they have their rites here in the grotta down and in the church up. Armenian part they have two altars for them. Here the altar of three kings, in the depth the altar of Virgin Mary. Also Armenians celebrating the Christmas date at 18th of January. They have different date for Christmas. The Orthodox 6th of January, the Catholic 25 December. So we have 3 different dates for Christmas. Okay?
Then they don't have to worry about who's doing what when, huh?
So they don't, yeah, because I actually read that the three groups sometimes get into full-on fist fights.
Not the 3 groups, the 2 groups, Armenian and the Orthodox, but that was times ago. The latest 3 years, nothing happened.
Well, it's funny because I actually read that that these repairs have been needed for 100 and something years, but they weren't being done because the sides weren't getting along. But I mean, now it looks like there's repair work going on. So I'm taking that as a sign that now the groups are starting to cooperate in the church. So it's better now.
Yeah,
not so much.
Yeah,
Okay,
nice.
it's good to see. Because I heard that the building was falling apart because they couldn't agree on what to do or how to do it. So yeah. Have you been to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in
No, never.
Jerusalem? Yeah.
Never.
Well, I guess it'd be hard for you to go
No, I haven't permission to go there.
because you're Palestinian. You're
I
allowed
am
to go there.
Palestinian.
Yeah.
I am Palestinian, so I
Yeah.
have no chance to visit Jerusalem.
Well, that's 9 different groups, and they get in full fights too. So yeah, it's common here.
As you say, the ceiling of the prison chair, it's a wooden from cedar cedar from Lebanon.
Oh, cedar from Lebanon is the
It's
seal.
a wooden, but has a shape as a cross.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah. Shape of the cross. I see
Okay.
that.
The third church is different style. They call it the Catholic. Oh, it's called the Catholic Church. It's called the San Catherine. Belong to the Catholic part, where they locally pray.
So now we're going to the Catholic section.
Yes.
Right. How you doing, bud? Oh wow. Yeah, boy, tell me which one. See if we get better view of that. It almost looks like Crusader style architecture. Yeah, that is. That's Crusader style architecture. What's that doing in here? Maybe it's just the style. That's, whenever you see the pointed arches like this, Brian, that's typically Crusader. And I'm thinking the stones look almost old enough to be Crusader. I didn't read that they had any part in the construction. That's hard to know. Maybe this is just a later edition. Yeah, no, this is clearly Crusader style. Anyways, it's strange. Oh, Archimedes summoning us. Wow, look at this. Beautiful. Saint Helena, Sanctuary of Helena, who commissioned this church, the original church. There's Mary.
في صلاة في درس. Okay.
Are they doing a mass now?
They have a lesson. It's a religious lesson with the fathers, students, some religious study. By the way, we are in front of the Catholic Church. Very new, very modern church.
Yeah, I see that.
Founded in the 19th century by Franciscan.
So this is relatively new construction, right? Because I just noticed that the arches are Crusader style, but obviously this isn't, and it does look much newer than that.
Yeah.
Now that I really look.
Outside this place,
It's just a
we
style.
call
That's
it
nice.
the cloister.
Cloister.
Yes. The cloister founded before the church. The cloister is very, very old, from 12th century. Comparing with the church 19, so a big gap between them, from the oldest to the newest. So my friends, we can see also the statue of Saint Jerome.
Yeah, Saint Jerome.
Very important. Saint Jerome has been here 35 years and has brought the downstairs to translate the Bible from Hebrew into Latin. Saint Jerome, he's a Croatian guy. He spent 35 years down in his grotto stable. He did very important job, which is the translation of the Old Testament into New one, from Aramaic Hebrew into Latin. They call it La Vulgate. He died buried downstairs. The tomb of Saint Jerome is empty because the dead body, everything transformed from Bethlehem into Rome like the original manger. So two stuff they ported, they transformed from Bethlehem into Rome, Santa Maria Maggiore by Crusader, the manger, the original manger, or the dead body of Saint Jerome. So now we are going to see, to pass through St. Catherine, not allowed to talk because
So
it's
be quiet,
occupied,
yeah, so
and
where's-
to go downstairs to visit the grotto of Saint Jerome.
Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't know we were going there. Where's that? Do you know where my friend is, Vernon?
Your friend?
أنك لن تترك نفسي في مثوى الأنهار ولن تدع قدوسك ينال منه الجزاء قد أتيت بسبل الحياة ستغمرني سرورا بمشاهدة وجهك. أيها الإخوة، يجوز أن أقول لكم صراحة إن أبانا داود مات ودفن وقبر لا يزال اليوم عندنا فلما رفعه الله بيمينه نال من الله الروح القدس المملوء فيه فأفاضه وهذا ما ترون وتسمعون كلام الله.
I just noticed that the writing on this is Arabic, which is also a big controversy that the Palestinians are claiming that Jesus was not a Jew, he was a Palestinian who was persecuted by the Jews, just like that. And so the church Nativity that we're right now, again, kind of a big controversy. Was Jesus a Palestinian or was he a Jew? I think that's the Crusader cross right there, which is not the Franciscan Knights symbol. Anyone else too? What do you think about that? So this is the grotto of St. Jerome, as Ahmed was explaining outside. Wow, that's cool. Is Vernon here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You reach this point.
Yes.
This junction leading to two grotto. At right, the grotto of San Jerome. We talked about San Jerome, so he lived inside here 35 years for translation. San Jerome.
And can you briefly tell Vernon again what you told me outside about what St. Jerome did?
He did the translation of the Old Testament from Hebrew, Aramaic into Latin language. That they call it La Vulgate.
Oh, he did the. He's the one that wrote the Latin Vulgate.
La Vulgate, yes.
Latin Vulgate. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I got it down.
So
fantastic.
here, exactly, this grotto. It's the grotto of children, saint children who killed by King Herodias.
Yeah, this is to commemorate the children,
Memorial,
children
of such a...
who were killed by King Herod when he was trying to kill Jesus.
Right, yes.
Right.
He tried to kill Jesus. He failed because the Holy Family escaped in Egypt. But ended he didn't believe that Jesus actually in Egypt. He collected all the babies in this area under 2 years to be sure that Jesus will be one of between them, and did his stratagem, killed all of them. They were buried here. So those places, even here, it's considered as a tomb where children's buried.
So both sides are this also is the memorial.
The burial site,
Yeah, of the children who were killed by King Herod. Very good. Are we allowed to go in here? Where's St. Jerome? So St. Jerome. I guess I didn't quite catch it outside, but he's the one that created the Latin Vulgate. It's amazing. So this is what we do. This is where it's a fellow writer. Neat. So, Ahmed, are you Christian or Muslim?
I am Muslim.
You are Muslim. Okay, so I thought.
There is no difference between people in the Holy Land.
Wait, say again? I'm sorry.
There is no difference between people. Here, people, we are Palestinian, we are Arab. So it's just enough to say I am Palestinian. Muslim and the Christian, we live in the same situations. We suffer from the same reasons. So all of us fighting to get our rights by the same way.
So
what the Christians?
Are you talking about the state of Israel that they?
No, I mean, our right in our resources, our country, our living, our something. I'm talking about civil things,
So I have to ask you a controversial question. Was Jesus a Jew or a Palestinian?
No, Palestinian.
Jesus was Palestinian and he was
a Palestinian.
persecuted by the Jews.
Yes, Jesus a Palestinian. That's our honest to say. Jesus a Palestinian with a Palestinian passport.
Say that again?
Palestinian passport. Passport.
Passport. I don't know what that means.
Passport.
Jesus had a Palestinian
passport.
passport. Oh, okay. I got you now.
Yeah. Issued by Palestinian Authority.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's our pleasure and honest to admit and to have this reality, to this this ended. So we are lucky because Jesus, the Palestinian prophet, was born in Bethlehem in our city.
Which I understand that Jesus, he's called Isa.
Isa
in the Quran. So he's revered in Islam as well. Yeah, I understand that.
وبنمشي مع بعض بنوصل الى المسألة.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know what this is. Can we walk on this?
Yes.
It's all I'm straight. So so this is the original Byzantine floor from the time of Helena. The church that was completed in 333 AD. This is the original mosaic floor from that. That's fantastic. So this was put in when Constantine was still alive. That was great. You don't see this very often, especially in this good condition. Byzantine mosaic. Very, very beautiful. Very nice. Hey, Agent Maxwell Smart calling. How you doing, David? Yes, Agent 99, yeah. How are you? Good. Yeah, so we just finished with the Church of the Nativity, and we're still with Hanny. He's taking us to Nukdim right now, so... Yeah, but I want to let you know, mission accomplished. We successfully completed all 3 tasks. So, all right. Yes, okay, so for starters, Hanny took us into the refugee camp, and I've already forgot the name of it, Deheshet, right, okay, so, so, immediately when we came into the camp, we started to notice the murals on the walls of the buildings of different people and faces, and of course we didn't know any of them, but except for Yasser Arafat, of course we recognized him. So what Hanny did is he took us to the refugee camp's cultural center, and there was a young gentleman there named Isa, a 26-year-old guy, and we went inside and started talking to him, and ended up getting a really good interview with him on camera, talking about the refugee camp, and he was actually born there and lived his whole life there, so 26 years in the refugee camp. And we got him to talk about his feelings about Israel and the Jewish people and the conflict and the situation and what he thinks the solution is. I mean, all kinds of good stuff. And that was basically the end of it. But then as we were leaving, he offered to, you got to thank Vernon, because I think he's the one that really established the rapport with these guys. I stepped away to use the restroom, and Vernon started talking basketball, and hit a good nerve with him there. So the guy was on real friendly terms with us, and offered to give us a little walking tour of the refugee camp personally. So he took us around several streets of the camp. We got some great footage, more great information from him, and then he explained what the different murals are, and of course he referred to them as martyrs, etc. So we got that, and then 100%, yeah, and then and then from there, Hani didn't really quite understand what we were trying to tell him about the little statue, whatever you want to call it, of Palestine, the edifice, the public edifice. Well, so it took a little while to explain, but he finally understood what I meant, and we found it, and it's a little circular plaza, and it does still exist. And it's not very tall. The one that we saw is only about maybe 6 feet tall, I'm thinking, made out of stone. But the one that we saw, it's in the middle of a little plaza. I don't know what you call it, in the middle of a street, like circular, you know. And then there's actually Arabic writing on it. And do you know what the Arabic writing says? Okay, Hani translated it. It says all for Fatah, and it's in the shape of Israel. So how do you like that? Yep. And then last thing, we went to the Palestinian Media Center, and they did have the maps, and they had a version of the map that showed both Palestine and Israel. You know, it mentioned both of them. And then I asked her if she had another version of just Palestine, and she went in the back and brought that out for me. So I bought 2 copies of each, one for you and one for me. Yeah. So I think we're good. Oh, hold on.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So anyway, so we have all that, and I guess when I see you on Thursday, I'll give you the maps and everything. So. No, the edifice didn't seem to be on the campus, seemed to be on the road into Bethlehem. Yeah, I believe we were already in Bethlehem by the time we saw that. Yeah, I believe it's outside the camp, and we'll be able to confirm, because in my video, I actually say to Hani, "Are we in Bethlehem now?" And he says yes. And then it's a few minutes after that we get to the edifice. So it's actually in, yes, I'm sure, but it's actually in, you know, Bethlehem proper, not in the camp. Oh, I'm not sure. Hold on. Do you know how to get to Noam's house, Hani?
Sorry?
Do you know how to get to Noam's house in Nogdim?
Nogdim?
Yeah.
No, I take it you for Nogdim.
Okay, I'll call Noam and get directions. Or do you want to?
Who's the David?
Oh, okay. Do you know how to get to Noam's house?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he knows. He's taking us there right now,
me.
so. Oh, okay. Here you go.
Ken David. Hello?